Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday, and welcome to today's installment of Boredom Busters with the Lincoln Children's Museum. Now, today we are going to continue with our theme of hometown heroes. So make sure you tag a friend so that you can watch this video together. And if you tag during the first 2 minutes, you'll be entered into a drawing to win a fun art or science kit. And we'll let you know on Monday how you can pick up your winnings. All right, so we've done so far paramedics and firefighters, police officers, and grocery store workers. So today we are going to do postal workers. Now, mail is always fun to receive and send, and now especially it can be really a nice way to connect with your loved ones that you can't see every day. So those postal workers, without them, you wouldn't be able to send the letters and the cards to your friends and family that you just don't get to see right now. I know I've been sending a lot of cards to my family out in Oregon and Ohio because that's the only way that I really have right now. So we are going to focus today on how mail gets delivered and who delivers it. So when you see someone, you know right away that they are a mail person, that they're delivering mail. How do you know this? Do they wear a certain outfit? Do they drive a certain car? Yeah, and so we can learn about what goes on inside the post office with this video that we've linked below, and it is a virtual field trip into the post office. You get to learn all about what those people do when they're not just delivering the mail. How do they know? How does my letter get from Nebraska all the way to Oregon and end up at the right house? And we have another video recommendation today, also linked below, and this is in the series of Kids' Dream Jobs. Now this little girl, she would love to be a mail carrier when she grows up. So watch this video for her insights on what she would do and how that would look for her. Now we have a printable today. It's very fun. This one here is the 123 mail. And now Kazoo, that silly bird, he doesn't remember what order the steps go in if you want to mail a letter to somebody. So there are 8 steps here, and if you print this out, you can cut them out and then organize them in order, or just right on your computer screen, you can tap what's the first step? Is the very first step to put the letter in the envelope? Well, if you want to put the letter in the envelope, you probably have to write your letter first. So look through, find the very first step, and then move all the way through from the time that you start writing until the time the mail carrier picks it up. All right, now, and as a reminder, we are doing that Thank a Hero letter drive. So we have a printable template for you to do. You can print this out and write your letter on it to whoever it is that is your hometown hero and mail it to us. Now, we'd like to get those in as soon as possible so we can redistribute those letters to the correct hometown heroes for you. Now, if you don't have a printer, that's fine. You can use any paper to write your letter on. You can even send it as an email. All right, now our activity for today is to make your very own mailbox. Now, over here, I have had a helper today who has helped me put together a couple mailboxes already. Now, we have, all you need for this is a box. Any kind of box really works. Now, this one is a nice thin box. This box here is a little bit thicker, so it'd be a little more durable, but a little bit trickier to cut that mail slot into. So on this one here, on this mailbox, we decided to leave the end uncovered so that you can get your mail. And we cut a slice to put that mail into. Now to cut that slice, here's the other one, the next one I haven't put the slice into yet. this is gonna be a grown-up's job. You're gonna need a nice sharp blade. I have a box cutter. You might have an X-Acto knife or maybe a pocket knife. Now, you wanna make sure that your slice is large enough. This slice was a little bit small, so we found that we had to fold those letters up many times. Now, I'm gonna try here to get this going all the way across the length or the width of the box. So you wanna do one slice, but if you just do one slice, it'd be tricky to get it in there. So do a parallel slice. And when you're done, close that blade up. Now I found trying to use the blade to get these little short sides was way too hard. So I chose some scissors, snipped it out. And now you can put in your mail right through that little slot. Then open it up, and there's that letter. Now, another important part of a mailbox you can't forget is the flag. So this really works best if you have a brad or some other, maybe you experiment with string, because you want it to be able to move. So I used my box knife here to make a hole in the side there. I used foam so that it doesn't tear. And I was gonna poke that brad right through the foam into the side of the box. And on the inside here, flip out those little legs. Let us know in the comments how you got your flag to move. I know not everybody has brads at home. It's one of the best parts about having everything at the museum to work with. So now, we can turn that flag up. Now we know there's mail in there for the mail carrier to collect. And the mail carrier comes along, opens up that mailbox, gets the letter, puts the flag back down. All right, well that is our activity for today, and it is very cold out there. Can you believe it snowed and it was 27 degrees this morning? So I don't know if you're gonna want to go for a walk today. The sidewalks were very, very slippery when I left my home today. So you might want to just stay inside and write letters to each other, deliver them, have everybody in your family make a mailbox, and you can send letters to each other all day. All right, and now we are having tomorrow, this week we've been doing the hometown heroes, but tomorrow we're going to be celebrating superheroes. And the way that we're doing that is we are having an inverse parade. Now, what could that be, you might ask? Well, in a parade, you have people who are dressed up, maybe they have floats, they're doing fun things, they walk down the road, you sit on the sidewalk and watch them and wave. Now, the reverse of that would be the people in the costumes are standing on the sidewalk, and then you drive down the street and wave at them. So that's what we're doing for Superhero Day tomorrow. As some of you may know, we had planned a big event at the museum, but of course we're not able to do that tomorrow. So instead we're having all sorts of superheroes and Disney princesses and local mascots will all be lining P Street between 13th and Centennial Mall from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And we invite everybody to get in their cars and drive down the street, and we will all be out there waving at you, and you can wave right back. You can go around the block as many times as you would like to see us. And that is our solution to making sure we're keeping our safe social distance of 6 feet or more to prevent the spread of disease. Now, for more information on this inverse parade and more tips on safe social distancing, visit our website, www.lincolnchildrensmuseum.org. And there you will also find just more fun links. Make sure that you tag a friend, let us know in the comments all of the things you did today with your mailboxes, the ways you figured out to decorate them, and the fun letters that you wrote to each other. We hope to see you all tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. on P Street between 13th and Centennial.
Miss Greta, do you have a joke for us today?
I do. Now, Mandy What starts with a P and ends with an E and has millions and millions of letters inside?
Oh man, I don't know. What?
A post office. Thanks, everybody.